Hi, mutable signs. I hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings. We're going to look at 3 days, and you can take this energy. They'll flip-flop for any given person. We're just going to take about 3 tarot cards. I will clarify anything that we need to. We'll take some words on this, and you can set with the energy and see what the Great Divine wants you to know about it. Okay, so we're going to look at the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. For mutable. If you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are brand spanking new, listen, my channel is very intense. I'm not churchy, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. So are you, I guess, if you're here, right? But we do use the living language in scripture. I prove that the name of Jehovah Elohim and scripture is found here in the tarot. There's a couple videos down below if you want to check those out. Okay, so anyway, it just gets real intense sometimes because we do look at moral law and things like that, and we get a lot of legal, criminal-like stuff on my channel. So anyway, you can take these energies physically, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, any way, naturally, that it's hitting you. Okay, if you're in the upright, you're in the upright. If you're not, and you're able to fix something, please do it. Okay, I hit energies both ways on my channel because we are dealing with both types of people in the earth. Okay, and Jehovah's shaking out the wicked, and those who are of no worth are going to get out, and the upright are going to dwell in the land. And so you know, we're in a time that's very intense right now. Anyway. So anyway, that's kind of what my channel is about, mutables. Those of you who are returning, I already know you know about this channel. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I appreciate you all so very much, and for accepting me for who I am in the earth, and allow me to do this job that I'm called to do. It's not always easy, but anyway, it is very fulfilling to me. It's just hard work at times, but I am fully yielded to Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, who is my Yeshua, who is my prophecy, who is just everything to me. People, he's just everything to me, and I love him, and I only inquire at his hand and his hand alone. Nobody can tell it like Jehovah. Alright, so anyway, because he's the one that sits on the throne. Let's get started here, guys. The cardinal reading was absolutely very intense. It was very, very intense energy in that reading. It's been an intense season in the Capricorn season. So anyway, we're going to wrap things up, and we'll be going into Aquarian season. Y'all, show me energies, please, for mutable signs for the 20th, 21st, and 22nd for Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. Command it to be shoved down to the pit of hell where it belongs. Alright, so we have a judgment going on. The death card was in the cardinal readings. This is people coming back around. This can be a forgiveness card. It is a judgment on something. The trumpet's being blown. Some people have been dealing with things that have been buried down in the earth itself and death itself, or just things that have just been buried and not talked about. Something's being blown up because there's some type of judgment here. There's FBI for some of you all. This is the letter R in the Hebrew, which would be the resh, the head, the man, the boss, the chief of something, the firstborn of something. Somebody's going to blow the trumpet on something that's been hidden or secretive, or sexual, or something about money or taxes could be here, or fraud issues or law. Then that's what it's showing here. For your energy, something that will be known, or something about somebody coming back around, or something's coming up from within yourself that you need to put a judgment on. This card exists, people, because people try to push things down for some. Okay, this is things that I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to push it back down, and so it'll come around again at another time, and it'll be blown up, and it's never going to go away until somebody deals with this, okay? Whatever this is. So we do have the 8 of Wands, which is Cupid's arrows. That also showed up on the Lover's card in the cardinal reading, and the 9 of Wands was there as well. And then we have the Page of Cups. There's some type of an announcement in the next couple of days with this energy, and some type of a judgment. And then the Queen of Swords is here. This could be a divorcee, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge. She's got somebody's head in their hands. And there's just some people are dealing with people who just literally just lost their loving mind. Okay. And this is a witch in the negative. This is the occult in the negative. Okay? And some people are dealing with that stuff. And there's some type of communication here, something being blown up. So we have two people showing up in your reading, mutable signs. If this is a divorcee, then it's a divorcee. If it's somebody's cuckoo crazy, then they're cuckoo crazy within their head. Or they're just there's somebody also very sharp. And they're able to take somebody else's head and say, I don't think so. Because the way you think is, I don't think so, kind of energy in the upright. There's some type of an announcement, because the judgment card is, there's a big announcement here. There's fast communication, fast traveling here. This is a surprise, an announcement here. And then the Queen of Swords will put a judgment also on something. She's in the upright. If not, then this Queen of Swords is getting judged, and I guess she is. Whatever this is, or if you're getting a divorce because there was secret sex and things like that that's taken place within some type of situation, then that's what it's showing. Let's take some cards, guys. Let me take from this one first. We're just pulling energy, so however this is going to be, hands down, there's something being announced here. Hands down. There's some type of communication going on. There's some type of judgment that's really here. There's seducing energies here as well, people, within something. And so you just need to use your intuition, not be getting up in your passion. We'll see what's going to come out here. Somebody was guilty in the cardinal reading. Okay, there was a murder there, and somebody got attacked from the rear side of something. They were guilty, and so Yoga was addressing that energy that was coming out. The death card came out, and the grave came out. Somebody knew something. There were deceptive energies with the moon, or the Sadi in the Hebrew, that came out, and Yoga had to say, "Truth set you free." But somebody was really sick. Okay, somebody tried to clean something up. From some type of murder, I guess, that was held back, but something's going to be blown up about. If you're dealing with murder cases, people, then Yoga's really addressing that this week. So obviously, if you want to take this as just energetic stuff that's been murdered, then take it for that. We know that the energy will express itself in all kinds of different ways, right? So somebody is guilty. It really does want to come out. He is dealing with this. We have the tell is here. Something behind the back. There was a slap. There was a strike. There was an attack from the rear side of things. And then somebody's going to tell and give an account. So we have the T-A-I-L, the rear end side, and then we have the T-E-L-L. Somebody going to give. We've got announcements here, people. We really do. We've got a surprise here. We've got communication here. We've got something coming, a judgment here. And this can also represent a judgment. Somebody is going to tell and to give an account of something and declare and utter some type of situation that's happened, because it is over. Yoga says it's over. FBI has already been investigating something. So there's the word is see and perceive, which is the ninth house. Now we had the liver come out, which the ninth house will go back to that. But we're getting the ability to perceive something and piercing through the darkness of something that's taken place. Okay, somebody has been able to see something within a situation, and somebody is guilty, and somebody's going to have to give an account for something. They're going to go to prison for some of you all. So something's taking place here with children. We got children here, or an ex, or it was your husband, or it was the firstborn of something, or it was the chief maybe of the police. I don't know. FBI is here. Whatever it is, somebody going to announce something. This is an investigation card as well. And so whatever this is, Jehovah, you just pick it, you tell it. So a judgment for bestiality is here, people. It's just, so if you are new, this is the kind of stuff we're dealing with, and we are in the season of prophecy. Okay, it is. So obviously you're spiritual to some degree, or you wouldn't be here. And this is the kind of stuff that you and I just don't cross the line. And we're dealing with people who have also signed their soul away, and they've just become like a beast in their mind. Okay, so there's a judgment here for some type of a bestiality. So somebody did lay down with an animal, then by God, that's nasty, and they went crazy, and they slapped and did some type of an attack from the tail end of an animal, then I guess, because the literal word tail, T-A-I-L, is here. It's gross. So we have a master, or if this person's going to die, then this person will die, because there was death in the grave was there. And obviously the scripture says that And if you are dealing with people who are in the occult, and you know, we all talk about it all the time on my channel, some people are twice dead. They're just walking around. They can have a conversation with you, but these type of people, they went cuckoo, and they're dangerous. They need to be out of the earth. They're just walking around until they literally go down into the lower parts of the earth, and then they will never rise again. Okay? But there is some type of judgment here on something. This is a master or a ruler, and I will say in this other deck, we had a commander and an ordinance, and something like that was coming out with the law. So we have a master, okay, and a servant type of energy. A husband is here, a dominion, a wife is here. We have an X right there. Some type of an owner type of energy is here with that card. Jehovah, you pick it. Someone who smokes is here. That could be anybody, but you'll be bringing it out for whatever. Maybe some people are going to get burned, okay? And they're really going to smoke for eternity. Something is over. There's a completion here. Yes, there is something ending in a very big way in the next 3 days in some stuff that's taking place. If somebody's going to die, then I guess they're going to die. Okay? There's a big judgment because somebody's guilty of something that's taken place. So the word is cease and end. Okay? So that's positive. It grieves your heart. That has happened, people, but it has to. So we have cattle here, and somebody did something to a cow, then that's gross, and I guess they did. There's also the breaking open of the ground. Well, there's grave energy. Somebody gonna speak about some type of a dead energy here, and there's a strong beast here. Somebody lives on a farm. Obviously, we got bestiality here, people. We just do. It's gross. There's a renewal, so the new moon and the first crescent or the first day of the month or some type of restoration energy or repairing type of energy is here. We also had a mechanic that came out as well. This is a repairing type of energy. We had the moon come out, so if something happened around any of those phases of the moon for you, or we can keep our eyes out for it, then I guess that's what it is showing here. So let's go ahead and see what's going to come to the surface about this, any extra energies. What do you want to bring out here, please, Jehovah? So the stars, something is going to be known. This is something huge, or you're dealing with somebody also in the spotlight, or somebody who is known. This is something guided. This destiny taking place, people, it just is. This is signs and wonders possibly for some people. I mean, we've got somebody who can see and perceive something straight through the darkness of something. This is the darkest house. Actually, the 9th and the 8th house is right up against one another here. So we do have stars, though, coming out. This is also healing. And somebody finally going to be able to heal something, then they are. We have unconditional love here as well. We've got things that have taken place with children, people. We really have. So we have a journal coming out. This is a discovery of something. This is some type of education or something that's been written down. Maybe there is a diary or some obviously, this communication stuff, you're still writing down something. This is some type of a book, or you're dealing with a journalist or something that's going to be known and really blown up with all this communication that's happening here. What else is coming to the surface that we need to know about? I don't really want all those. This goes back to talent. Again, if somebody has been in the spotlight, something's taken place with talented people, then I guess it is. So we do have gifts and love and things like that for some of you all coming to service, especially if something's over and it's been nothing but a freaking disgrace. Yeah, because there's a verdict here. There's a verdict from the heavens more than anything, but we do have a judgment from a ruler because somebody is guilty of something. Somebody's been investigated for some time. There's some type of accident that's taken place that possibly was held back from some type of information, but something's going to be known. It's really showing that somebody's guilty and something's going to be known. With the letter J and the R, Junior is here. That can mean something. We also have the Q is here, and we have a Queen here. But we have Jack in the phonics here. We have Rick is here. We have Jake here. We have a Jock that's also here within this energy. So I will just leave that where it is, it's pretty much telling itself. There's the full, there's the top. This is somebody who's taken the mark, or that, you know, if we're talking about bestiality, then we're talking about somebody who's signed their soul away and they became crazy. Something was foolish within some type of situation, because we're getting energies here. Somebody was attacked and struck from the back. They're guilty. Somebody's going to tell and give an account. Somebody signed something. They marked something out. It was foolish. We had the word vomit in the cardinal reading, and the full in scripture is foolish, and we'll go back to his folly as the dog returns to its vomit. So in a roundabout way, the fool was there, then somebody was foolish, or somebody's done something with a dog and the tail and behind that nasty energy. If something happened like that, then I guess it is something's known then about that. This is knowing something, and something is going to be known. And so anyway, somebody can get a big time judgment from the heavens. So this huge energy coming out here, people. Games and pool and golf and baseball, football, soccer, basketball. If you're dealing with somebody that came out last set, there was somebody that was possibly in some type of games, or they were obviously people playing some stupid games. But if you are dealing with somebody in the spotlight and they are a baseball player, football player, something happened at a game or something like that, somebody giving some type of an account, something that they know or what they seen, or something that they tried to bury, or some type of death energy. Not everybody's dealing with the bestiality part of this stuff, but somebody is, because really out here, and somebody's guilty, and that's nasty. And it's time for this person to go away now, okay, because they're crazy in their head. Anyway, until next time, shalom.